Hey everyone, Mark here from Muscle Building Shorts. In today's video, I'm going to be putting the wrist roller to a 1-month challenge to see whether or not working out with this wrist roller every other day, so that means one day on, one day off, is going to be able to increase the size of my forearms. Now, I've always been happy with the size of my biceps in relationship to the rest of my body, but I've always felt that my forearms, my upper forearms here, could use a little bit of improvement. So like I said, I'm going to be working one day on, one day off. I've chosen the month of December 2023, has 31 days in it, so we're going to be working out on the 1st, 3rd, 5th, etc. The last workout session is going to be on the 31st, so that if you're doing your math there, that's 16 workouts altogether. And I'll take a final measurement on January 1st, 2024 to see if there's any improvement. So I'm going to take a before measurement. I'm going to do 2 of them. So I'm going to do one unflexed. So I don't know if you can see that there, but I'm at 11 3/4. And then I'm going to do a flex measurement, which looks like about 12 1/8. So that's my right arm. Now I'm going to switch over to my left, taking the measurement just below the bone area part. So take up the slack here. So it looks to me like about 11 5/8 unflexed. Fully flexed, it's like fully flexed, I'm at 12. For the wrist roller sessions, I'm going to be attaching it to this 10-pound dumbbell. And each wrist roller session is going to consist of 3 double sets. So for one set, I'm calling it when you fully roll it up to the top and fully roll it down to the bottom. That's considered one set. So we're going to do 2 of those back to back, except the first time we're going to be rolling the bar inwards. So it's going to be working the outside forearms. Those are the extensor muscles. And then we're going to lower it down. On the second half of the double set, we're going to be rolling the bar outwards. So we're going to be contracting the flexors. So all the way up and then all the way down. That's considered a double set, so we'll do 3 of those. Now on days when I'm already doing a workout, this will go at the very end of the workout. If it happens to fall on a day where I'm not doing any kind of a workout, I'll just choose one time during the day to do a session. As far as the rest of my exercises and nutrition goes, I'm not going to do anything different this coming month. I'm going to work out exactly the same. I'm going to eat exactly the same. I'm not on a bulk at all. I'm not on a cut. I've just been on a maintenance diet for the last little while. I'll continue to do that. However, of course, this being December, getting close to the holidays, there might be a little extra eating near the end of the month. But no concentrated effort to get any size gains just from eating. So here's what the first workout session looked like, and an example of what a double set looks like. So I'm rolling it up with a 10-pound dumbbell on the end, the hands going upwards and outwards towards the outer side of the forearms, which works the extensors. It's important to control the weight down just as much as you do on the way up. That way you can get full stimulation. Then I'll start to roll the cord in the opposite direction so that on the next time on the way up, the hands are going to roll inwards towards the inner side of the forearms. That's working the flexors. And of course, again, you want to make sure that you control the weight on the way down. You don't want to just let it drop quickly. So I could already tell from this first session that 3 double sets wasn't going to create enough stimulation. So I increased it to 4 sets. I also discovered that 10 pounds isn't enough. I got to do 15 pounds. And so that's how I went for the first couple of weeks. And then at the last couple of weeks, I had to increase from 15 pounds to 20 pounds. So it was at this point that I really started to feel the challenge of getting in 4 double sets, especially if I was doing the wrist roller routine after already working out, like doing pull-ups and deadlifts and kind of stuff like that have already taxed my forearms. You could just see the look on my face. I'm feeling that intensity. Happy New Year, everyone. January 1st, 2024. It's the moment of truth to see whether or not using a wrist roller for 1 month, that's working out with this every other day, 16 workouts in total, is enough stimulation to increase forearm size. But before we do take the measurement, there's 3 things I need to point out to you. First, I did resist the temptation to take measurements along the way. So I'm going to be seeing and reacting to the measurement test just like you in real time. Second thing is, at the very least, whether there is any increased size or not, there was definitely an increase in strength. As you saw, I started off using this with a 10-pound dumbbell. I quickly had to upgrade up to the 15-pound, and then halfway through the month, up to 20 pounds. If I was to continue this on starting tomorrow and going forward, I would definitely even go up to 25 pounds. So this is definitely great for working on forearm strength. The last thing I want to point out before I take the measurement is before going into this 1 month test, I was experiencing some nagging outer forearm pains, commonly known as tennis elbow. And I had a little bit of a concern that doing this 1 month, every other day workout could actually aggravate that. Well, I'm happy to report I had the exact opposite experience. I think in doing this, I inadvertently fixed my tennis elbow problem. I was really quite surprised. The first couple workouts, it was a little bit sore afterwards, but going on forward, I almost 100% got rid of this tennis elbow. Anyway, like I said, it's the moment of truth. It's January 1st. As promised, we are going to take a measurement. Let me just angle the camera down a little bit here. Okay. So as you may recall, with the right forearm, the upper forearm, I took a cold measurement before and it measured 11 3/4. So I'm going to bring that up to the biggest point just below the bone here. So it's still just a little over, let's just get it up a little bit closer. It's just a little bit over 11 3/4, almost 11 7/8. I can push it down to 11 1/4, but I see that it wants to open up to just a little bit above 11 3/4. So now I'm going to do the flex. And it's, I don't know if you can see that, but it's 12 1/4. Now we're going to try the other side, the left. I'm going to just take up the slack here. Before, I think it was 11 5/8, unflexed. So we're going to just bring this here. So it appears to be the same 11 5/8. And when I did it flexed, it was 12 inches even. So let's see what we can get right now. Flexed, right now you can see is 12 1/8. So 12 1/8 on the left, 12 1/4 on the right. So altogether in 1 month, that is a 1/8 of an inch increase. So, not bad. I really wasn't expecting much. I told you in the beginning, I wasn't on a bulk at all, so I wasn't doing anything to increase size by the amount of eating. I wasn't changing anything in my workouts. I wasn't trying to go for any pull-up goals, like weighted pull-ups or trying to increase my deadlift, anything that would also affect the forearms. So I think after 1 month, 1/8 of an inch increase is actually pretty significant for such a small muscle group. So for anybody who's interested in what brand of wrist roller I was using, it's the Bio wrist roller. I bought this off Amazon back in October, and it seems to be a pretty good quality product. Instead of using a single string or cord, it's using this flat band, which is pretty long and it's good. It seems pretty strong. Has this carabiner at the end, so you can wrap it around just about anything. It seems like a pretty good product. It's holding up quite well. Anyway, if you watched to the end of this video, I want to thank you for coming along this 1 month journey with me, and I hope you found this helpful. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.